This is Tati. This is Tatiana Miko. I am going to talk to you about creating like free value in a way that I have done that and still do that. So it is so important, I feel, as a coach, to show others that you really are, wanting to help them. And one way of doing that is giving a lot of value. I personally am a huge fan of giving value. I know for a fact I have ordered programs like to help me with my business and other things from people that were constantly giving me value. I was also probably more into, even listening to what they had to say and, things that they told me to do, I would probably do because I trusted them because they were helping me, I do want to say this though. You are going to get people that just continue to take. And that's it. And I don't know. Whatever. Just think you're helping them. You're going to get some good karma out of it. But know your value. I need to throw that in there. Understand your value. And there comes a point where you need to put your foot down with certain people. If you have any questions on that, feel free to reach out to me. But so anyway, so I remember I'm very, very, very big into teaching people about eating clean and I call it eating real food. I'm very into that. I'm very passionate about that. I used to do grocery store tours where I would literally teach people why. I would teach people about reading ingredients. I would show them, foods they should start eating. So I created a challenge with that. And in fact, it wasn't really a challenge. It was more of like an educating them, which I love to do. But, it was a challenge because I said, here's a grocery list. What are you going to do? A meal plan. What are you going to plan? And then they were supposed to do that for that whole week. And there's so many other things that you can do. Get a piece of paper and a pen because you're going to want to write this down. This is really important. You need to know your target market. It is so important that you know your target market. What is it that they want? What are they struggling with? What is it that, like, if you were like, hey, I'm going to do this challenge, I'm going to give you all this information, they would be like, oh my gosh, I need that so bad. This is going to help me so much. I can't believe she's doing this for free. What is that? What do they need? So even if you have to go out and like ask them questions and survey them, I'm asking my clients all the time, what are you struggling with? What is it that you could really use some help with? I'm always asking them that. Very important. And then, come up with ideas for groups. So I know a lot of people are asking me, because I got rid of a sugar addiction. And I know so many people struggle with sugar addiction. So I may do that. I've actually done one in the past. I'm vegan, and there's a lot of foods that many people haven't tried. I know when I first went vegan, it was difficult for me. Well, also mainly because I was used to eating processed food, but it was difficult for me because I don't know. I didn't know about all these other plant-based foods out there. I had no idea. I didn't know that there were these amazing foods that I had never tried. So that's another idea for me is like, hey guys, let's do a veg curious challenge all week. I'll give foods that you could try, recipes, all that stuff. And I'll teach, I'll educate. My big thing is educating. I don't like to just do this. I like people to know why, because I feel that when people know why, they are more likely to continue on with it. At least that's what happened to me. I know what's in those candy bars. I know what's in all that processed food. I know what it does to me. I don't want that in my body. So that really helped me. So I do like to educate. Another, and this is just like a fun one. Who doesn't want a sexy booty? So I might do like a booty challenge or an ab challenge or something like that. And just, like every day, just make sure everyone is checking in and give tips and advice and all that stuff. And then even a call to action at the end, saying, all right, listen, we did all this, but what do you need? Do you need more? Do you feel that you could use, A, B, C, D? What is it that you need? Let's talk about this. I always want to make sure and communicate with everyone and know their goals and know why they're doing that and see what else I can do to help them and what else I can offer them. It is so important to do that. I am very big on building relationships and helping and knowing how I can help. So remember that. So I'm just going to share my screen really quick because I made this little picture that I'm going to share on Facebook because now I want to walk through kind of what I do. So I made this picture and I'm going to put it up on my Facebook page and I'm going to say, hey, what do you want me to do in what I think you could say it now. So I'm going to say, what do you want me to do this month for a free challenge? And I just used PicMonkey. I do have a video on how to make an easy, on how to make it a very simple picture. This was very easy to make. So I just found some pictures. I use Dollar Photo Club. I pay for these pictures. I do not just go on Google and download because you could get in trouble. Dollar Photo Club, I pay $10 a month for 10 pictures because I'd rather just pay $10 than get sued. Anyway, just a tip. So I'm going to put this up on my wall, and I'm going to see what people say. Hey, you never know. They might say they want something else. Again, I want to know what they're going to benefit from. So I'm going to do that. Then I am going to go into Facebook, and I'm going to probably make an event. So I'm probably going to make an event on Facebook and then see if anyone wants to join my event, depending on whatever it is. I don't know. This is being really slow, so I'm not even going to share it. But anyway, so I usually will make an event on Facebook just to see, I'll invite a ton of people. I'll put it out there, blah, blah, blah. And then you can create a separate group to do it in, or you can do it right in your event. Make sure to keep your events public because you want as many people to see it as possible. And you could either house the challenge right in your event, or you could house it in a separate group and add people into that group. If you're a Beachbody coach, you need to decide, do you want people to have a free account with you or not? My first one, I made sure that everyone had a free account with me. And after that, I have done some where I didn't. Again, I love helping people, but I also don't want to get walked all over. So it's a fine line. Sometimes I'm like, whatever, and I just do it. But, I do suggest you do that. And I suggest that you explain to people why that is. And this goes along with you having confidence. This goes along with you knowing your value. So anyway, that's just a little some quick info. I'm sorry I couldn't really get into showing you the technical things. Maybe I'll do that another time. So look for a video for that. But I hope that this helps you and understand, how important it is to, one, know your ideal client, and two, give them value and show that you are there to help them. I know I am. As a coach, that is my thing. I want to help. I want to support. I want to give people, what they need to be successful with their health. because it's a scary world out there. It's really getting bad, and the more that I can do to help people, the better. So I hope that that helps you, and have a great day.